Sorry, guys. No mistakes. I think. My cat is being a pest. Bring the desktop up. So here's the plan, guys. I do have the link up if anyone wants to join, but we're going to try to set a 10-minute or so time frame for people who do come on. I find that I'm still under the weather. I'm not 100% yet. Hey, Michael. Michael's saying hi to everyone. And that I just feel better when obviously want to talk to you guys, but when we have that nice easy flow conversation. And I just spent some time chanting Om. One for my members channel, and two, hey, Eric Lapointe, and two with a good friend who wanted to relax. So we did some chanting. So I'm going to keep that easy flow going. What's up, Stuart?
Ew.
Feeling better?
I took some cough medicine.
Cough medicine? You mean whiskey?
Well, that. Hello, Songo, Michael, and Eric the Ponytail. Told you, I've got the best beard on YouTube.
I don't know. Oh, speaking of which, I just had a photo sent. I'm not going to be able to share it, but our friend Squirrel Sniper has his beard growing back out. It's looking pretty good. 1 second, guys.
I need to grow a ponytail now. Well,
here's Eric Lapointe.
Eric the Ponytail.
I don't know. I can't see a hippie Eric Lapointe. It's not vibing with me, Eric. If you go back to my early YouTube videos, my very first few live streams, and we're doing burpees, you'll see me with my old man balding, aging hippie ponytail. Lasted about a year. Maybe a little over a year. Let's see, Miss Morgan says, just kidding. Well, Michael, or I'm sorry, Mr. Morgan, what do you want to do about that? There's nothing wrong being overweight if you're happy being overweight, but just some changes you want to make. You are with friends who will help you make some changes if that's what you wish.
If you think you're one of those kind of people, Mr. Morgan, what I'd say is, you can give Burpee Reaper a message on one of his live streams or one of his comments to his channel, and I think it be I think it gets sorted right out.
I'd suggest Jace as well because he has that from beginners all the way to where he's at now. Of course, you completely left me off. That I've been training consistently since I was 11 years old. That I've had my own business.
I was trying to throw him in a hard place, just like straight off the bat, just like there you go.
I've had my own business doing this for a living, and you completely threw me under the bus. Oh,
I didn't throw you under the bus.
He didn't even think of it.
I was just. Well, look what happened with what do you call his face? Burpee Reaper, and Leo. They were called out, so I'm just basically
They
said
were
the same thing.
they were called out. This is true.
Hey, Sean.
Let's see. The Adopt Me YouTuber says, "Oh my God, is that Nothk? Nothk? Don't know who that is. Notch, creator of Minecraft. Which one? Michael says, you look like a Tennessean, bro. Me or hey, Sean, or Eric Lapointe with a ponytail. And the Jay Jordan.
I was just
Eric Lapointe says, Yogi, you work out. You see what you did, Stuart? That's directly
but
related
I
to you.
I was just saying. I know that you work out, but I was saying if you want to, why not just do what the other guy did and called both of them out?
Right. But now you got Eric Lapointe second guessing me. You work out. I heard you worked out, and I didn't know if it was true or not.
Who, me?
No, me. That's what Eric Lapointe is thinking right now.
Oh.
Is it all 3 channels?
Hey, poor man.
Let's see. Michael says, Yogi, I got the first couple of clear coats on yours, the Mocha Spoons. Awesome.
What that guy did to Leo and Burpee Reaper. I was just saying, if you want to go and do the same kind of thing.
Actually,
Is it everybody?
Eric Lapointe would be a good, because he hasn't been doing burpees that long, actually. So he's a good reference. If you want to get in shape, get some tips from Eric Lapointe. Let's see. Kithan says, so Blade Man. Getting a lot of references they don't understand, which doesn't take much. Poor man, how was your day? Did you say you went deer hunting today? Sean says, I saw Granddad yesterday, and he's not waking up at all. He hasn't been eating or drinking for 8 days now, and he's given up. He's got days to live. He's practically half brain dead. I'm sorry, Sean. I'm glad you got a chance to see your grandfather. I know that you were worried that you might not get that opportunity. Just keep being in his company. Just keep sending him love. Hold his hand. He knows you're there when you're there. Eric Point says, great work today, poor man. I was watching for a bit. Carthan says, what's up? Not much, man. How are you? Poor man says, appreciate you, LP. Michael says, Yogi with the ponytail would look silly. But Eric Lapointe with the ponytail would look like one of my neighbors. Not that that's a bad thing. I would look silly with a ponytail. I had a ponytail for most of my life, actually. Well, up until I got old.
You're not old.
Gonna be 60 and pushing 60.
Listen, Bob might be 47, 48.
Just a kid.
I think both of you are in the same mindset. Hello, my Auntie Betty. Hey, Sean.
Hey, pre-retirement. Hey, Skits.
Auntie Betty.
Poor man says, next weekend is hunting, hopefully. Working on my wood stove. Gotcha. So let me know if anyone wants to come in and say hi as well.
So, yeah, Wendy cracked open this bottle of cough medicine. It's cherry flavour.
When you said that without even looking at the bottle.
It's cherry flavour.
Michael says, like I told my grandma, you're not old, you're seasoned. I was going to ask how old his grandmother was, but I'm afraid he's going to say, oh, she's almost 60. I don't need to hear that.
Well, Eric, that I would say that's a way of looking at it.
Corthon says, hello, Big Show. Are you sleeping? Eric Point says, you're not pushing 60, Yogi. You're pulling it. Pulling it, brother.
That's a compliment.
I'll take it that way. He
Well, the
says,
thing is, if you're going to push in, I'd rather pull
right.
because if you're pushing something that's in front of you, to me, you're trying to put all your force into pushing that object. If you've actually got to pull it, then you've got the driving force to basically pull it along.
Right. Eric Lapointe agrees with you. He says, yes. Sniper says, greetings again, Eric in chat. Greetings, Sniper. I was talking about your beard. Poor man's waving at Sniper. Michael says 90. His grandmother's 90. All right. Like, hey, Michael, how old are you? Michael says, my grandmother on my mom's side is 90, and my grandma on my dad's side is 96. Nice. Nice to have those longevity genes.
Hey, Sniper. I'm thinking something. Squirrel Sniper. Gets a sniper rifle.
Probably.
I'm saying if he's using a sniper, Squirrel's using a sniper. What does he use for ammunition? Peanuts?
Probably. Dried peas.
Good question. See what he says.
Dried peas, probably.
My father made it to 94, Michael. Michael says he's 38, but people tell me I don't look it. No, you don't look 38.
Look at.
So what you on about?
I'm not old grandpa.
Yeah, Eric Point says, yeah, Michael, you don't.
I mean, I don't know. I know
Yeah.
I'm not well, but I still look older for my age.
I'd say you look about on point.
In all fairness,
You look in your 30s, early 30s. How old would you guess Eric
yeah, I
Point
might
is?
turn 34 in a couple of months.
In a couple of
Oh no, I
months.
should have said next month. I'm turning. Oh, hi Daisy May.
Hey, Daisy.
Vacation and beach treasure hunting. Okay, so
One of her
Daisy May
support.
changed her channel name.
No, support channel. She has a couple of
Fairman, I'm getting there. I was explaining to Yogi earlier. You know where you've got your lungs. Well, where you've got your abs. Now I don't have abs, but I tell you one thing, I can feel them. They
Well,
are
you have
sore.
abs.
But
Everyone has abs.
especially my top two. Well, you know we got your rib cage. Right? So if you feel your chest, right, you've got your chest bone, but underneath that soft tissue, there's like where you got your packs. The first two are killing me.
I don't have any soft spots in my body. It's hard, 100%. Everywhere.
I'm on about your abs. You
Right. Rock hard.
get it's not in case I work hard. It's like someone's standing on them, but then I got to move. It hurts.
Right. Keithan says,
It's
okay,
like
bye.
I've
I'd like your
done
life.
some kind of exercise without even doing nothing.
Thank you, Keithan. So,
It's just
how old do you think Eric Lapointe is?
how old is Eric Lapointe?
Yep.
I want to say he's in his 30s.
That's a good guess. He isn't, but it's a compliment. It's a nice. Any other guesses in the chat? How old Eric Lapointe is?
Well, he's on the right side of 40. Well, I was going to say you're on the right side of 40.
Right.
He's on the right side of 40.
Here's the thing. He's starting his 40s by he lost weight, significant amount of weight. Started working out. And he's in better shape. This is why I mentioned at the beginning of our conversation. Eric LaPointe only started doing burpees June 8th. It's not that long ago.
So your birthday's the 1st of January. Wendy's birthday's on the 3rd. I don't know if anybody else has got birthdays in January, but mine's is the 28th. I'll be 34.
My stepchild
Well,
is
we've done
the
more
19th.
than that.
Hey, Toy Pups. I thought you might be here. I saw some spam on the side. Toy Pup says, muted but hi. Cypher says, congratulations, Eric. Do you mature well? And you know what? You keep this up, it's only going to get better. Thank you, Eric.
2 days.
Toy Pup says, hi, Yogi. Stuart, smile. Hey, Sebastian. Sebastian says, hi, guy. Michael says, mine is the 4th of March. Mine is April.
What happened there?
I don't know.
Yeah.
He faded out.
Hey, Toy Pups.
Thank you for those jewels, Eric. Toy Pup says, love is in the building. Get a thumbs up.
Here's a
Man,
question.
you're going to question me about my jewels. Why does that sound so wrong in so many levels?
Because it probably does. Did they say when it was going to come to the UK?
It's supposed to be international in February. Eric Point is laughing. Skits says, how was everyone Sunday? It's good, Skits. Love is in the building. Love is in the air. Who sings that song, Love is in the Air? It's a good song. Soul singing. Might be time to
Love
bring
is
up.
in
Yep, that's the song.
the Love is in the air.
Any
Oh,
guesses
no, you're
before I
asking.
Google it? Before I Google it. Or I'll Google it and you guys can.
Oh, my head hurts.
It's a good guess. I would not have, without Googling it, I would not have gotten that. It's a good song. Cypress is Barry.
Barry Manilow.
Eric Point. John Paul Young. Eric Point, how did you get that? Cypress is Barry Manilow. It's a good guess. I'm actually surprised Eric Point got that. Not because he wouldn't.
He's,
No, just
He,
I wouldn't put that in the Eric LaPointe genre. I also
I
wouldn't have
think
put it,
he did Alexa.
hey Hawk, our friend Joe is here. Welcome, my friend. Have you watched Talk Workout?
I am subbed to him.
Hey Selma. Mocha says, hope I don't have COVID, buddy. It's going around again. Yeah, it is going around.
It's not COVID, it's a chest infection. Just struggling to breathe.
Actually, one of my favorite people to watch work out. One of my favorite burpee practitioners is Hawk076, Joe. Way back I'm talking, man, 2, maybe 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Just so consistent, showing up every day. Hawks has just got out of the shower, relaxing now. Hey, is your team playing today, Joe? San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Yep.
Not a good song. San Francisco.
Scott McKenzie. Man, you're breaking out some hippie songs. Hawks says about 3 years ago, I believe. Yep. Tip Up says, pray for us. We still can't go live, but we're working on a new video. How to help yourself with anxiety. Nice. I'm looking forward to that. When you are ready, Toy Pups, drop the link, please. Sample says, Eric, we have come across the Lingual Ignota created by the German mystic Hildegard of Bingen, 13th century. Nice. I enjoy some quotes by Saint Hildegard. I haven't come across the Lingua Ignota that I can recall. Hulk says they're playing Chicago. Well, good luck for your team, Joe. Someone says, oh, pray for you, puppy mommy. Hulk says, when I first started doing burpees, struggling a lot. Man, you're moving so well these days. Smooth. I was watching you do Navy SEALs today, and awesome. But even back then, I remember you doing that long stretch of some Navy SEALs until, I forget it was, that started bothering you. Was it your elbow? Was it your shoulder? Hey, Jacob. Jacob, how you been, my friend? Someone says my dog is loud. My cat is loud.
Right. Anyway, I'm gonna bounce off here, Yogi.
All right, Stuart. I hope you keep improving. Keep drinking that whiskey.
The thing is, I got Wendy also. I mean, we took a walk to the shop earlier to get some bits and pieces in. Man, it was a struggle going there, struggle coming back.
Right. Yeah, I bet. Well, you seem better this evening. You seem better this evening than you were this afternoon. So maybe that's, progress. Tomorrow morning, even better.
I'm just waiting for the coughing fits to start.
Right. I hope not.
Usually when you start getting better, you start coughing all gunk up.
Yep, that's where it's the stage I'm at right now. It's also moved up in my nose a little bit.
Ain't much fun.
So keep me posted. How are you feeling?
I will do. Right, I'm gonna bounce off of here.
All right.
Love you all.
Love you too, my friend. Take care, Wendy.
Yeah, you too.
Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye. Excuse me, guys. We get Jacob Love, hashtag. Thank you, my friend. Sniper says she came from Rupertsburg, where my ancestors come from, 18th century Prussian. Nice. I have a deep affinity for the Christian mystics. Everyone expects a yogi mystic or a Buddhist mystic or, indigenous tribal shaman. But Christianity has not been kind to their mystics to the point of imprisonment, stoning, burning at the stake. It's not something that you want to, aspire to be a Christian mystic in the Middle Ages, at least. Hey, Eric. We got 3 Erics in the house right now. Eric Varon. How are you, my friend? How's your training going? If you guys want to see perfect pull-ups, perfect Navy SEALs, our friend Eric is the place to visit. Eric Point says, hey, Eric, with a salute. Hawk salutes the poor man. Hey, poor man, did you see David Witten was live today? Michael says, sorry for looking. I was eating dinner. Homemade beefy mac. Nice. Understandable. CJ Supporter says, the point, brother. 7 days of beard growth. Give it a month and I'll be back in the running. It's looking good for 7 days. Hey, Buddha. Buddha says, hey, Brother Hawk and Eric and Jacob. Everyone saying hi. He was on a panel. Him, Simon. Who else? I think there's 5 or 6 people. Emphasis say to Buddha. Let's see. Hawk says Eric and Poor Man had good seals. Yeah, they do. They do. But your seals were looking excellent today, Hawk. And Jacob, yep. All you guys. Let's see. Jacob says, Brother Mr. Yogi, the point getting close to 2K. That sounded, I don't know. It did not sound good. It did not sound good. It puts me in an awkward position. I want to cheer my friend on. I want him to have the most successful channel on YouTube. However, when he gets to 2K, it means I'm going to suffer. Someone says, say, Jace, still, we got Jace Sinky supporter. So if anyone else wants to come by and spend a few minutes saying hi. I'm sorry that I missed poor man's workout today. Jacob says, I'm going to join you guys too. What I'm hoping is with Jacob and Eric Lapointe doing it, they won't notice if I'm not there. Jacob says, hey, Selma's sister. Someone says, I'm happy. I'm glad you're happy, Selma. Eric Lapointe says, I hear that, Yogi. Like I said, it puts me in an awkward position. Poor says, did live on Leo's Yogi. Gotcha. So you guys did Navy SEALs today? Jacob says, so no, you got to be doing it with us. Unfortunately, it was my suggestion too. Keep in mind, I'm doing the bare minimum burpees to get by. Here's my hope. When I was training kettlebell sport religiously, 6 days a week, 7th day was double Bikram yoga and long run. And when I decided to go into ultra running, it was so easy because kettlebell sport had me in such good shape that ultra running, by comparison, no problem. I went from running like 20 minutes every day after my kettlebell session and maybe 2 miles, 3 miles on my longer run on Sundays. From end of May, so June, July, August, 3 months of training, I did my first 50K. Not because I'm any kind of tremendous athlete, but because that kettlebell training had me in such good shape. I'm going to rely on that for the burpees. We'll see. Poor man says 100, 3, 2, 1 pyramid, then 300 vest squats. Nice. 40 pound vest. We got some more hashtag Jacob love. So in kettlebell training, they have what they call the what the hell effect. Meaning that just by doing kettlebells, specifically, I was talking about this with Poor Man. Just doing kettlebell swings. The amount of force generated by kettlebell swings is crazy. The amount of work that you do in just a short period of time. That you get good at other stuff without even practicing. Stuart says, I'm here. I'm glad you're hanging out, Stuart. So yesterday, I did a 5-minute set of kettlebells with the 14 kilograms, 31 reps. So in 5 minutes, I lifted my tonnage. How much work I did. I lifted 1,860 pounds in 5 minutes. That's how much work you can do with kettlebells. Someone says, how are you? We got a special guest, guys. Jacob.
Brother
You,
Mr.
my friend.
Brother Mr. Yogi, that's right. I was about to call you something else.
That's okay. I've been called all kinds of stuff in my long life. Some of it good, a lot of it bad.
Yeah, how you doing?
Good, how are you? I hear you taking a sabbatical from posting.
Yeah. Yeah. So I got beaten up today. Let's see. I did some different dumbbell exercises today, and then I drove the 40-pound or not the 40-pound, but the 25-pound fest, and I did squats and lunges, and then after I did that, then I did 100 3-pump burpees, and then here comes Reaper, like let's collide and everything. So I ended up doing another 100 Navy SEALs with him today. So
well, here's the
Today's been
thing. When you're at the top of the game, when Burpee Reaper says let's collab, you just nod your head and you collab. You know,
yeah.
when he calls, you got to step up.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing is, it's kind of my fault because I've been begging him for another collaboration. So actually, I kind of put the blame on me. But
Yep.
since we both know that he works like 6 days a week and he only gets some days off, so I kind of figured he's going to be busy. I didn't think we were going to collide, but
Right.
once he texted me after I just got done with my live stream, he's like, oh, we're going to collide. And I was like, oh, man, here we go again. And I was like, okay, what do you want to do? And he's like, we're doing Navy SEALs. I'm like, oh, no, okay, that's fine. I'll tough up. So
that's the same thing with Eric Lapointe. You know, I never thought that he'd be getting close to 2K.
Oh,
this fast. I thought I had like 6 years.
And see, I do that just to bug you. That's all. I just do that to bug you, Mr. Yogi.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
But hey, man, if I mean it, regardless, it doesn't matter what we do. It's more like a celebration and show honor and support to Eric Lapointe. And Eric Lapointe, yeah, there you are. I hope you're listening in, brother, because it's gonna be all about you when we do this, whatever it will be and stuff like that. I'm down to do anything. We could do kettlebells. I don't care. I'll just leave that up to y'all and stuff like
Nice.
that.
I highly recommend people giving the uh, kettlebell sport training
Right.
a shot. It's definitely it's the hardest thing I've ever done
Right.
by far. I would rather doing the 10-minute set is harder than when I ran 100 miles.
Oh, I bet. I bet. And when I go and watch you and support you on your live stream, when you're doing your workouts, those kettlebells look rough, especially how you do it. You gotta
Right.
lean it like this, and you gotta do like that and stuff. And I know that takes not only a lot of strength, but you gotta constantly control your breathing. Are you doing
Yep.
that nasal breathing when you're doing it? Impressive.
I'm not doing the nasal breathing with that.
Okay.
I tried. It's almost impossible because when the weight comes down, it knocks a little bit of air out of your chest,
Right.
and you want it to go out of your mouth and not through your nose. Otherwise, I couldn't do it on camera because there'd be all kinds of stuff coming out of my
Oh,
nose
right.
every rep.
I'm pretty sure if you wanted to, you probably could do some nasal breathing with the kettlebells. Just doing
Right.
that nasal breathing because you're a master at that technique and everything. I did that one time with the burpees, and boy, that was intense, very
Yeah.
intense and everything.
It
But
is.
at the same time, it's like good meditation.
It
It
is.
calms you down. You just
Yep.
gotta control your breathing as you do it and stuff like that.
You.
So
The great thing about that is you can only go as fast as your breathing allows you. So,
right,
like when you breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, you can go a little faster. But when you just do that nasal breathing, it's like it keeps you in that realm, like you were saying, that meditative realm.
yeah. And yeah, it helps you focus and everything. Your mind is just relaxed too. That's another thing. Like if I'm not just like if I'm not doing nasal breathing, my mind. I mean, our minds can get all over the place when we doing certain exercises and everything. But when I did that nasal breathing, it's not only that I'm meditating, but my mind's focused and getting the task done. But it's like slowly, one rep at a time and everything. And I seen Leo. I mean, me and you've seen Leo did nasal breathing plenty of times, and
Yep.
boy,
He
he just goes. It just comes naturally, and I think that's the reason why Leo got into the next level of the when he's
right.
doing burpees because that nasal breathing it just trained him to become a better warrior than before and stuff like that.
Here's the amazing thing about Leo. He did the nasal breathing, and he said that sucked. That really sucked.
Right.
I don't ever want to do it again. The next day he showed up doing nasal breathing, and he
Every
said,
day.
and
Every day.
he did. That's the
And
thing. If you watch Leo, he doesn't pull any punches. He'll say, "Hey
no,
guys, I hurt. My shoulder hurts, or I don't feel like doing this, or whatever," and then he does it.
I'm telling you, every day. I mean, nothing don't stop Leo, man. He's got that mentality to keep on pushing, to keep on going and stuff. Even Eric, man, let's talk Eric Lapointe, man. He's doing those Supermans like no tomorrow, and he just picked that up. I've been doing burpees for quite some time, and I still can't do a Superman. I barely can do cycle burpees.
I mentioned in a YouTube short. I think Eric Lapointe has the best psychos in the game.
Right, I probably believe that too.
Him, Paradox, um,
Paradox, yes.
Brian Lane. I mean, all you guys are great, but Eric Point definitely stands out. He seems to have
Yeah. See,
power.
he just got that natural flow, and that's not just fitness, but just in anything. If he puts his mind to anything, like okay, I'm gonna start doing this, and then boo, it's like the magic just comes out and Harabadaba or something like that, and it just comes into reality and everything.
Yep.
So Eric
I think
Lapointe, if you're hearing this, just let you know we're talking good about you, brother.
I think it's the beard. I think the beard gives him super strength and super energy.
Oh yeah, Jace is another one. Jace is incredible too. I mean,
Jace,
Jace, man. I mean, he has his. Everyone, each of them got their own like natural talent. But Jace, man, I mean, he makes everything looks easy and everything, and just doing the burpees. I
yep.
mean, he takes that 1K grill to the next level and everything. It just does not stop him and stuff like that. And man, shredded is all get out too.
Another thing to consider, he's only been doing this for 8 months. Just
Jace,
like Eric,
yeah,
just like Eric Lapointe's only been doing it since June.
right,
And a lot of people, they look at Jace, they look at Eric Lapointe, and they think, well, these guys have been doing it forever. They haven't. Jace
right,
was talking this morning about, or this afternoon, he used to have a pot belly just a few months ago. Those days are gone, that's for sure.
right.
You remember when he did his first attempt at the Holy Grail? I don't.
Yes, and yes, I was there supporting and helping them and counting out every rep, typing his in. I think he got somewhere near 600, and then he had that. Was it a chest injury or something like that?
Yep. But
Yeah, I remember.
he reevaluated his training. He rested. He recovered. He came back. The second attempt, it was like it was nothing.
Right.
Amazing. That's how you do
I
it.
know it is amazing, and that's just the thing. I mean, along with proper rest, proper hydration, and getting the right nutrition to recover from every workout you do. I mean, every one of them, they're becoming stronger and stronger and stronger. I mean, you look at Burpee Reaper. I mean, the boy is kind of laid low from the last 2 or 3 months, and he's still. I mean, we just collabed. He's still getting those Navy SEALs like he's been doing it for quite some time and
Right.
everything.
Him and Leo were called out by a young guy. Did you see
Oh,
that?
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's just trying to make a name for himself.
Yeah.
You gotta, if you want to be the king, you gotta beat the king. So
Right.
that's why he decided, hey, I'm gonna call out Leo. I'm gonna call out Burpee Reaper. Because right now, those guys, you're the big names.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. But see, I mean, I even have like, of course, I don't know these people, but I even got some people trying to call me out. But see, I'm not the type of person. I don't want to beef with people. That's just not me and everything. I'm not here to beef with anybody and to show attention. I'm here to connect, spread this community or build this community and spread love, light, and positivity all around, and that's what we all need and stuff like
Right.
that. If we're so caught up having too much beef with each other, are we setting a good example towards other people? I don't think we are when we do that stuff, but that's just me though and stuff like that.
I had one person call me out once, and I said, "You serious?" This was last year. I'm like, "You're seriously calling me out?" I think he was like 24 years old, calling me out. I'm 58. I got a bum shoulder. I got arthritis in my knee. I got a bad back. I got a misaligned jaw. And you want to call me out? You got to go. You got to go up. You got to look up
Right.
Reaper. You got to look up Jacob. Those are the guys to call out.
Right.
But it's probably good. Start easy. Call me out, beat me, then go to the next person.
Right. And see, I think a lot of people that called you out or whoever, I think it's just jealousy or, I mean, we don't know what's going in their life. We don't know what they've been through. We don't know what their background is. So
Absolutely.
for me to get offended what they say to me, I really it shouldn't be really a matter of what they said to you because maybe one day when you see them later down the road, they might look up to you because they see that you didn't get offended. That's going to make them think like this guy's different. Maybe he can help me. And we must see it this way. Maybe they're trying to test people to see if they're going to be willing to help them out. They're looking for
Right.
help. I think that's the thing. I could be
I,
wrong, but I think they're looking for help and
I think
everything.
you're right as well. There's actually a line in the Course in Miracles that says that people are either extending love or they're asking for help or healing.
Right.
Nothing in between. So if there's really no attack, people are asking for help, like you said. I've never seen you get upset with anyone
No.
saying anything on your live streams. I've never seen you get upset with anyone.
No. I try to. I mean, we are human beings. It can kind of get to us to a point, but by the end of the day, we got to think about it. I'm like, are we really gonna let this get to us? It's just people gonna talk in person or online. People are just gonna talk, so we have to just accept what it is and just move on and just reach after those who want help. And it's because I even had those same people like 6 months ago, the same people that talk bad about me, they're coming up to me now looking for advice, looking for help.
Right.
And I will remember them. And I'm like, okay, oh, forgiveness is key. Like you talk on forgiveness. Forgiveness will take you to another new level with them, and that's how you can build relationships and stuff like that. I think even Jason says some stuff like that too and
Yep.
stuff. So we need to be a leader. We need to be an inspiration when we need to be that mentors to them. That's what YouTube's good about. It's not about being a fitness influencer or a big influencer and, oh, look at me, I got subscribers, I got views, I got likes. No, it's all about them. What can we do to help them grow? Why you think I got all these channels? Why you think I'm always constantly supporting? Because I want to be that mentor. I want to be that supporter. I want to be that leader, and I want to help them grow. That's what it's all about.
You set the example. That's for sure.
Right.
You stepped up and you've been a leader. I think you've been amazing watching you, not just your channel grow, but watching you grow into your role of a
Right.
leader. You know,
Right. Right.
because your confidence from when you first started talking in front of the camera, you could see if you go back and you watch early Jacob videos, you gained a message that you went from putting in your reps to gaining a message of what you wanted to do. You wanted to help
Right.
people, you wanted to inspire, and you wanted to lead. So it's been amazing watching you.
Right, right, and that's another thing I just want to put out there. I'm not just setting a good example for y'all. Y'all also setting a good example for me. We're feeding off that positive energy. So you guys are teaching me. You guys are supporting me. You guys are leading me into the right direction. Just like you, brother, Mr. Yogi. I mean, I get positivity, spiritual vibes just coming from just watching your lives every day and just coming to your channel. You are my biggest role model. You are my biggest inspirator, and you're my leader. So y'all are teaching me and helping me all the way too, and everything. So I just want to just give that to you, and I appreciate all you do for us too, brother, Mr. Yogi,
Thank you,
and
Jacob.
stuff like that.
It means a lot to hear.
Yes, and you need to hear that because I mean, you're everybody that comes on here. We like talking to you because you just spread a positive message, and we all can come to relate to a lot of situation and everything. And just Mr. Yogi, we can look up to you and everything with the nasal breathing techniques, the positive, the wisdom, the knowledge, and everything that you give us. It helps us grow, and we look up to that and everything. We just appreciate you spreading all that goodness to us and everything.
I'll tell you what, all honesty, the entirety of my channel, just what you said, that it's the reason why I want to do a channel, reason why that I'm doing what I do. And to hear you say that has been like the biggest confirmation for me. I can't tell you how much I appreciate hearing that.
Hey man,
Especially coming.
I see it every day. I've seen it since the day I started not just subscribing to you, but just following your journey and stuff like that. And I'm honored that not only I met you through Bryant Lane, but I'm honored that I got to meet you and that we got to connect. And it's an honor that I get to have this little conversation with you and get to know more about each other and get to know about you and everything. Like you said, everything about your channel, it comes alive, and every time I come to see you, that light comes, and I want more of it. So thank you, brother, Mr.
Thank
Yogi.
you,
It's
my
the
friend.
best. It's what, this probably the best Christmas gift, just getting to see a great guy like you just to come and help us out and bring us all together. So much love and respect to you, brother, Mr. Yogi.
You as well, my friend. Thank you, Jacob.
You too. Love you all.
Take care. That was an honor, guys. Golden Carrier is here, says been lurking. I don't want you to think just because I was having a wonderful, loving, beautiful conversation with Jacob that I missed the fact that Stuart the Fish Whisperer said that he saw me breathing through my butt when I do kettlebells. I didn't miss that. Sniper says it's great to see two legendary souls on screen together. Again, it was a huge honor. Let me catch up here with the chat. Thank you for those jewels, Eric Lapointe. I saw them pop up too. Man, I'm really sold on them. They're awesome when they pop up. Jacob's still here. I didn't hear an ambulance. I hear my cat making noise. There's a statement. I can still see Yogi breathe through his butt while doing kettlebells. That's an advanced yogic technique, by the way. I don't recommend that for beginners. Eric Point says we can beat them down on a challenge, but as long as we build them up after, it's a good thing. Excellent point. Excellent point. And I loved what Jacob had to say that, you know, the people come in, they might not even realize that they're just looking for help. How many people have you seen show up to Jacob's live stream, to Jace's live stream? Quite a few others where they're literally bad mouthing them. And then they start saying, I wouldn't mind trying that. Or I decided to give it a shot. And they become regulars and they're working out. Excuse me, guys. Hawk says, good point, Eric. Yeah, it was a good point. Let's see. Toy Pup says, Stuart, you sound happy today. We're so happy you're happy. And we got some love from Toy Pups. Hey, so when's your video going to be out, Toy Pups? So let's see. I'm going to be live for at least 10 more minutes. So I'm going to get that hour in. If anyone wants to come in and spend a few minutes. Sampa says, for some, a stranger is strange, so they act strange to the stranger. How strange. How strange. That's the strangest thing you've ever said. Flip Up says, Yogi, you are epic legendary. We absolutely love you, Yogi. Please, guys, can someone do a super chat from Toy Pups? I got scammed. I can't. That's okay. Eric Lapointe sent some jewels. He sent a bunch of jewels. Let's see. Toy Pup says a special message inside my shoe. Yogi, some live super chat up to place my Pookies. Hawk is still here. Thank you, Hawk. So there you go. We got a thumbs up from Eric Lapointe with the jewels. Chill. Not chill. Michael says I may hop on tomorrow. That would be awesome, Michael. Hey, Michael. Do you want to do something tomorrow or the next day? Hop on the live stream and show off your stuff. Show your walking sticks, your wands, your spoons, all the other stuff. Let people know, like up close, what they could be getting. Excuse me. Flip Up says super chat now. Show your support, my friends. Sniper says that I'm gonna strain myself. That's how we show our support. Show some Christmas love. I'd like to think of something to do. Christmas and New Year's. New Year's being New Year's Day, being Eric LaPointe's birthday. All right, Eric LaPointe says, this is for love. Thank you, Eric, and thank you, Toy Pops. You guys are awesome. Much appreciated. There you go, Toy Pops. That was from Eric LaPointe for you and for me. Let's see, Michael says, well, I do have a few hiking sticks ready to go, and I'm working on new ones as we speak. So you can show them, even like not quite ready. Just show people what you're working on. Let's highlight what you do, Michael. Let's see. Toy Pup says, yes, LaPointe, you are my hero. Now I got that Bette Midler song in my head. Toy Pup says, thank you. Showing love in the building. It is much appreciated. And we get another thumbs up. This is so cool. I mentioned before, I'll be honest. When I sat into the meeting when they talked about the jewels, and I distinctly remember thinking, I don't see the big deal. It's just another super sticker. But yeah, they do look pretty cool. So hopefully in the next week, we'll have Toy Pups being able to come on up and chat with us again. So, hey, if I can talk someone into doing this with me, we have the Empress of the New Earth. Hi there, chat. Hi there, Eric. Hit the like button. Miss you all. Hey, how would you like to go live with me? If you go in the description and you'll see the link and you hold it down. Let's see. Toy Pup says, feeling nice today. My Pookies were so depressed. I'm sorry, Toy Pups. Super chat to make us smile. Are you guys connected with the Empress of the New Earth? This is a very, very, very special person to me. Toy Pup says, love you, Yogi. Love you too, my friend. Hey, Toy Pups. Connect with the Empress of the New Earth. You'll absolutely love her. Empress says, another day for going live. I'm still at my venue. Gotcha. Stuart says, still feel like Cred Toy Pups. Toy Pup says, we love you, Eric LaPointe. You are very special. He's definitely special. So, for those who don't know, Empress of the New Earth is, thank you, Eric. She's a offline friend and has been for 20 years. She has been with me through the loss of my mom, divorce, loss of my dogs, loss of my dad. She absolutely loved my parents. She was a neighbor for a short time. She was my boss for a short time. I was the worst employee she ever had. I didn't listen to anyone. I went home when I wanted to go home. I was a horrible employee. She can vouch for that. Hulk says I would be 48 on the 30th. Trying to think of a routine. Let me think about that, Hulk. 48. What can you do on your 48th? On the 30th? Empress says, I love what you're doing with your lives. Love to you all. Thank you. Toy Pup says, be strong, Stuart. We're holding you up. Sending love your way. Stuart says, thank you, Toy Pups. Eric Point says, I was the first to comment on Empress channel. Not bragging, but I am. Sounded a little bit like bragging. Sounded a little bit like you might have known her for 20 years, but I'm the first one to comment on her live. And I made a special effort to get there. And what did I see when I arrived? Eric Lapointe, hogging all the glory. Hey, Cat Jack. Hello, friend. Are you feeling a little better? I am feeling a little bit better today. It's like it's moving. So in some ways it sounds worse, but feels better. Emperor says, yes, Eric, 20 years plus. Loved your parents, and you were my best employee and friend. She's being kind about the employee part. I really did. Just when I would leave, I would show up at work whenever I wanted to, and I would work for a bit, and I'd say, well, I think I'm going home. And everyone would be like, well, you can't do that. And I was like, yeah, I can. Of course I can. And I did. And I never got fired. As a matter of fact, the Empress will remember this. It's the manager of the store on a conference call, and she was on that conference call, complained about people coming and going, and that specifically talking about me, and that it needed to be put a stop to. And the district manager said, well, yeah, except for Eric. He's allowed to do it. Empress says it just joined her channel. Empress says, say Eric Lapointe. Empress says it just joined her channel. Thank you, Empress. Toy Pups is a special friend. We got a link dropped. Thank you for that. The title was Mind Tricks to help yourself with anxiety when your body panics and your mind fools you, help yourself. So if you guys notice, because that Toy Pops can't go live right now, she is innovating new ways of doing it. Thank you again, Eric. Empress says, feel better, Eric. I must have known you needed a hug. Thank you. And you always do know. Some of my best memories of Empress is her hugging my father. And so patiently listening to my father's stories. Empress or Toy Pup says, we're trying to process. Please show your support. This is new to us. It's like losing control over something you work so hard towards. I'm disappointed in myself. Show me we are loved. You are absolutely loved. Don't be disappointed in yourself. This, as you know, it wasn't your fault. Thank you, Eric. It wasn't your fault, and you're doing the best, better than you can. Doing amazing stuff. Empress says, peace and love to everyone. It was good to see you all again. Look forward to seeing you again. Thank you, my friend. Hawk says, when are you going live again? I may come on. I will be live early tomorrow morning. You'll definitely be asleep because you're out west. And then 1 o'clock Eastern time, I'll be live again. And then the same time in the evening, 5 525. Man, would love to talk to you, Hawk. Let's see. Toy Pup says, sorry I was Zibby down. No, you're allowed to be. Jacob says, much love and respect, brother Mr. Yogi. Oh, I missed the marshmallow. Zephyr says, catch up tomorrow. Eric, good night all. Good night, Squirrel. Thanks for hanging out. We're going to be shutting things down in just a minute. Toy Pup says, 44 likes. Yogi rocks. Thank you, guys. Big thanks to Jacob Love. Hashtag Jacob Love. Hey, MBF says, hey, yo. Hello, my friend. Dodoc says, hey, trying to super chat. Hold on. Format says, night, brother. Just in time to drop a like. I appreciate that. Let's see. Toy Pup says, we love you. Shout out to Laradox. Hulk says, how long you staying on now? Maybe 5 more minutes or so. Laradox says, Pro, I put in my info. Was asking for a CVV number. Yeah, it does that. Let's see. Toy Pups drops the link for Laradox. Thank you, Toy Pups. Eric Foyne is laughing. 45 likes. 46 likes. Hey, Sue. Sue, do I got some videos to show you coming up? I was up close and personal with some turkey vultures today. Sue's waving at Toy Pups. And some geese. I can't do any photo or any film of turkey vultures, buzzards, or any sky, without thinking of our friend Just One Sue. Let's see, Toy Pup says Yogi's epic, iconic. Well, thank you. There, I caught the thumbs up. It's all about timing. Eric Point says, yeah, the number is on the back of the card there, Ducks. Eric Point says, I can never see a plane without thinking about Sue. It's so awesome, isn't it? That someone makes, because of what they do, what they love to do. I remember Sue saying she's living her best life right now. So it's so awesome that you look up in the sky and you see a plane or a helicopter and you think, or you hear a train, even better. I don't hear trains as often as I used to when I was a kid. The train that used to be behind my house a little bit is no longer a working train. So I get it by proxy with Just One Sue. As well, I get my Susquehanna River. Sue says, saw a hawk yesterday flying by with a squirrel in its talons, but didn't have the right angle to film it. Wow. Toy Pup says, facts, preach. What are we guessing, Toy Pups? Oh, there you go. Toy Pup says I was named after a pilot. Let's see. For all you know, it could be Pappy Boyington. Her real name could be Pappy Boyington. Does anyone get that reference, by the way? Flip Up says, stop guessing now. What's up, Stuart?
You missed my joke.
What was your joke?
Me and Michael were having a conversation when Jacob was saying about when you use the kettlebells. And do you breathe in through your nose?
I saw it.
And I said, and you didn't do nothing.
I went back up and I read it out loud. I did a whole little spiel on it where I said, don't think, Stuart, don't think I missed that comment just because I was talking to Jacob. I talked about it. Guys can vouch for me. What's that?
I had to see.
So I did get it.
5th month of the 33rd year, Landox. Fifth month of the 33rd year. Yeah, like May 2033.
So Pop
Yeah,
says,
I was
first one,
I was
so private.
curious. I was curious. Because I missed it. I got to admit, it was funny.
Hey,
I
Leo,
thought it was funny.
it was funny. That's why I made a point of going back up. Burpees and Chill says, much love to the GOAT, Yogi the Beast. Thank you, Leo, my friend. Hey, we were talking about you with Jacob earlier, Leo.
Hey, Leo.
Leo's he's at the top of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Eric Point says, Leo the champ, we were talking about you. All great things. Absolutely all great things. Jacob had mentioned how everything's coming together for you, Leo. Your reps, your recovery. Like you're at that point now where you dialed everything in. Joe says, Leo. So probably about 5 more minutes, and I'll call it a night.
Well, I found a new thing to watch.
What's that?
Camels eating cactuses.
Oh yeah, you got to watch that.
Well, I've been watching it. It's impressive. Seen some of the size of the the needles that's on a cactus. Thing's about 3 inches long.
I bet it is impressive. Eric Point says he wants
You've
to
got
get
3 rows of teeth.
right. I didn't know that. Eric
Camels
Point
got
says
3 rows of teeth.
You've got
And they've got
like a different kind of skin inside your mouth.
you know that we've got like taste buds on our tongue?
right.
Well, it's like that on the side of their mouth, but it's like a lot more coarse. Because that's where the taste buds actually hide behind.
Right.
It's impressive knowing what a camel can eat.
Yeah. So Eric Point says, I want to get to where Leo is at. You can see that, Eric. As soon as Christmas season's over, Hawk says, hey, just one Sue. Eric Point says, but I've got some work to put in. And you will, no doubt. You'll put it in. Toy Pup says, gotta go. Love you guys, seriously. Facts. Love you too, my friend. Sniper says, Stuart, try the draft and the acacia tree with its pinch needles. When I quit drinking, I called myself a camel. Do you know why?
Wow.
Because a Laradox says invalid. That's okay, Laradox. I appreciate the gesture, my friend. We get thumbs up. Eric the Point, the Jules. A camel is an animal that begins its days on its knees, ends its days on its knees, and can go 24 hours without a drink. So when I needed a spirit animal when I quit drinking, I would begin my day with prayer and meditation. I would end my day with prayer and meditation, and I'd go 24 hours without a drink.
I couldn't do that.
You could. I think if drinking was ever a problem for you, you would. But it's not a problem. There's no reason for you to do it.
I need the fluids intake. Yeah.
Hey, Yogi's on about alcohol, and I could sympathise with that.
If you're on about alcohol, that's a different story.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, that's
If
what
you're
I'm
on
talking
about
about.
alcohol, that's a different story.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Touch alcohol is when I'm not well. That's the only reason. That's the only time. That's the only time.
Right. Eric Point says this is how his son Laradox. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Eric. The point. That was funny. Hey, Extreme Fitness Junkies, how you been, my friend? Laradox says it was only going to be $10 anyway. Hey, I appreciate the gesture. Keishia says Sniper. Thank you for that. Brian says, Brian, welcome back, my friend. We met Brian this morning,
Hey, Brian.
5 a.m. live stream. Praise Jesus. I'll have 1 year sober February 1st. Congratulations, my friend. I am on 20, going on 26 years.
I'm about that too, Yogi.
Wow. That's awesome, Wendy.
I mean, as I said, I will only touch alcohol when I'm really not well.
Right.
That's between unwell.
That's
Hey, Wendy, if you ever want to come on the live stream and share some of your story, you and I can trade our own why we did it, how we did it, where we are now. If you would like to. I know some people are
at
very
some point, but
okay. Lordox says, bruh.
I can't type ups.
Right.
My
Leo
throat
says,
feels like
I'm at the very
I've
bottom
been
of
put through
my
a
eyes,
ringer.
guys. You guys are the ones pushing me to be the best that I can. Man. And it shows, Leo. It shows in the conversation that you have with people and the reps that you do. Says Zeradox,
To
you're the man.
to me, as I said, I'd only drink if I'm not well or I'm out of function.
Right. Street Fitness says, great. Glad you are on. Missed your lives. Busy here. See, Eric Point is laughing. It says, love and Laradox. Laradox says, I literally put in my information. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. Brian says, it's lucky to be here with y'all. I'm Polish to drink drinks me. Leo, my friend, thank you so much. Matching the bro. DA.
I
Extreme
was
Fit,
thinking about starting my own restaurant.
Fitness says, I finally broke my 150 subscribers. We got some echoing going on, Stuart.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Wait a minute. Everything open.
Brian says, I did not get any deal this morning. When you got to go back out? Let's see. Eric says, Leo, I look up to you, brother. You are 5 years younger than me. Sniper says I can hear a gecko. Yeah, it's definitely there.
I'm gonna say before I left.
What's
Hey,
up?
Mike. I want to say something before I leave. I was thinking about starting my own restaurant. Stu's
Well,
Roadkill Grill. Straight from your fender, all nice and tender.
I like the slogan. Roadkill Haggis. It's the winner.
Have you seen my short on haggis?
I haven't. I'll look for it.
It's on my channel.
You guys subscribe to
It's on Bob's
Ryan
channel.
White?
Look for it.
He's a new friend. What's
It's on
that, Stuart?
Bob's channel as well. It's on Bob's channel as well.
Okay, I'll look for it.
It's funny. If anybody wants a laugh. It should have been a 1st of April joke. April Fool's joke.
Right.
But I did it at the wrong time.
Eric Point says Brian, new friend. And my daughter asked me if you could give her a shout out. Her name is Maggie. I will. 1 second.
I'll catch you after.
Okay. Thanks, Stuart.
Love you, everybody.
Love you, my friend.
See you after.
Take care.
I'll be in chat.
I'm going to end it in just a few minutes. So, Brian says, my daughter asked if you can give her a shout out. Her name is Maggie. Big shout out to Maggie. Big shout out to Maggie and her father, Brian White. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you again, Eric. Eric Point says, bye, Stuart, brother. Leo says, much love to you, brother, and the Point. The work unites us. We will solidly bond. Absolutely. Stuart is here. Let's see. Should I try to pronounce it? I'm thinking the D is silent, right? Is it Kuji? Is it Kuji? How close am I? Theodox says instructions are clear. I'm now standing in front of Rob gas station, awaiting the opportunity to send Yogi and super thanks. No need to, Theodox. We're gonna end the live stream in just a minute. But again, I appreciate the thought. Let's see. Extreme says, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for helping me get subscribers. Absolutely, Extreme. And like you said, man, let's go straight for 500. That should be easy to do. Brian says it's Polish. Thank you. I thought it was Polish because you mentioned that you're Polish. Lordak says I will try again. Says okay, bye. Stuart says Czech means hello and goodbye in Polish. Does it? Oh, you pronounce the DZ in one sound. This think G? I'm not gonna get it. Why do I even bother? It's Czech. Oh, Czech. Got you. Thank you for that, Eric. I did catch that on the screen. It's pretty cool. So does Theo in Italian. Nightmare says, just me, Yogi. How you feeling? I'm getting by. Little better, and in some ways worse. Sometimes when you start feeling better, it shifts. Coughing up stuff. Brian says, good try. I appreciate that. Eric Point says, nightmare, my man. Good try, but way off. I figured. Free Fitness says, pronounced chow. Got you. So, Brian White talked to us this morning about what he would like to do with his channel. He wants to talk to the people in the valleys, in the mountain area that he lives in, Blue Ridge Mountains, North Carolina, and record, interview, get that knowledge of people close to the land before it's lost. It's an important thing to do. So if you guys can support his channel, I'd love to get him to 50, and he can start doing that right away. He's at 8 subscribers now. Stuart says, hello, Nightmare, my old friend. We have come to talk to you again. Nightmare says, it's a good day, Yogi Brother, LP, in the same chat. Shouting Laurel Valley, says Brian. And Eric Point says, shout out to Nightmare. Thank you. Speaking of which, our friend Nightmare is a new member to the do I have a name for it? Just a Yogi members channel? Brian says, is where I live. Check out the Shelton Laurel Massacre. I will. Leah says, bruh, LP, chill. I can't keep matching. No tree season for me. Well, I appreciate all you guys. Stuart says it's called Yogi that is farting and burping in the basement. Nightmare, my friend. Thank you so much. Street Fitness says lots of respect. Lots of respect to you too, my friend. I hope to see you more often coming up. Brian says all in the age of 15. Yeah, I'm going to look that up. I'm going to go to bed in just a minute, but I'm going to have that up so I'll see it first thing in the morning. Hey, relaxing, my friend. It was a hard line for the Civil War. You guys are awesome. 50 likes also. Wow, I didn't even realize that. Nice. Thank you, guys. 14 in the chat. Well, it happened after the war was over. T says, in the background, intrigued by camels eating cactus. This might be the biggest night for super chats that I've had. Stuart says, slow Bumblebee sweetheart. All right, guys, I got to wrap it up. I'm going to get some sleep. Hopefully feel better, good enough in the morning. Get my reps in. Tomorrow is interval day with the kettlebells. Brian says we grow and eat cactus. That sounds pretty awesome. I hear if you cook cactus right, it's very tender. Leo says, much love and respect, Yogi. Have a great night. Later, my food's in the chat. Thank you again, Leo. No Pale's prickly pear. Brian says, good night, my friend. Good night to you. Anyone says you deserve it, Yogi. Thanks for the great streams. Thank you, my friend. Brian says, what time you sign on? I'll be live again tomorrow morning at 5. And then again at 1, and then again at 5:25. Doing this full time. Street Fitness says, yes, I've been busy at work, and this and that, and very little, and was a little shut out when I lost a bunch of subscribers overnight. Thank you, Eric. Man, you guys are awesome. I will have enough lentils to last me for months. Eric Point says, good night, everyone. Brian says, awesome. Hey, Extreme Fitness, I'm sorry you lost those subscribers. It happens. It has happened to all of us. Eric Lapointe has mentioned this before. You'll get them back and more, for sure. So says, I'm glad you've gone full time. Thank you, Stuart. Sniper says, Living Rock, aka. Man, he's giving me some work to do. Aracopus. Physotus are stunning. I haven't heard of those. Nightmare says, amazing. Brian says, you have inspired me to push this forward. Man, I'm looking forward to it. And like I said, not only everyone that you see here will help you. Every single person that you see in this chat will help you. Eric Eat Over. I like that name. Eric Eats Over. He's in the basement. I do like that. I'm going to put that down for future reference. Eric Point says, yes, I've lost a bunch, but you get them back. You will. Thank you, Stuart. Nightmare says, have a good night, Yogi, in chat. Thank you, Nightmare, my friend. Hulk says, that happens. I've lost subs before. They will come back. They will. He says, Squirrel, send me a link with the drafts you mentioned a bit earlier. Corman says, heard those are good gains, Stuart. Street Friendly says, great community indeed. Absolutely. Sniper says, earning the moolah tonight. Yeah, it seems that way. Thank you again, Eric. Thank you, everyone. I'm loving those jewels. All right. I'm going to wrap things up. It says, I porridge. Can't go wrong with porridge. All right. My cat is telling me to go to bed. So, guys, if you're around, Stuart says I eat porridge. We call it oatmeal here. And I eat oatmeal too. Street Fitness says, have a good one. You too, my friend. Huge super thank and donator says, hi. Hello, my friend. Let's see. Stuart says, love you, brother. Love you too, my friend. Night, Yogi. Good night. Good night, guys. I'm going to see everyone later. Got 10 more jewels. Thanks, guys.